नमस्कार. गरजे मराठी ग्लोबलच्या मुलाखत मालिकेमध्ये मी प्रज्ञा पुणेकर आपलं सर्वांचं खूप मनापासून स्वागत करते. आजच्या आपल्या मुलाखत मालिकेमध्ये माझ्यासोबत गरजे मराठी ग्लोबल यूके चॅप्टरचे फाउंडर श्री रवींद्र गाडगीळजी पण माझ्यासोबत को होस्ट म्हणून प्रस्तुत आहेत. आणि आजच्या आपल्या मुलाखत मालिकेमध्ये आपल्या ह्या एपिसोडमध्ये यूके मधून एक खूप यशस्वी आणि इन्स्पायरिंग लॉयरशी आपण गप्पा मारणार आहोत. तिच्या इन्स्पायरिंग जर्नी बद्दल, तिच्या लॉ करिअर बद्दल आणि स्पेशली तिचं जे खूप अमूल्य टुवर्ड्स वुमेन ती जे करते आहे त्याच्याबद्दल आपण जाणून घेणार आहोत. आणि त्याचबरोबर ती खूप तिच्या एक्सपिरियन्सवरनं स्पेशली वुमेनसाठी ऍडवाइसेस देणार आहेत. तर डेफिनेटली स्टे ट्यून्ड. आणि प्रिया, तर तिचं नाव आहे प्रिया लेले. नमस्कार प्रिया.
नमस्कार.
थँक्यू फॉर हॅव्हिंग मी.
नमस्कार प्रिया, थँक्यू सो मच. आज तू तुझं टाइम काढून गरजे मराठी ग्लोबलच्या ह्या प्लॅटफॉर्म वरती इंटरव्ह्यू देण्यासाठी तू स्वतःला अवेलेबल केलंस, याबद्दल खूप आमच्या सर्वांकडून, माझ्याकडून आणि रवीजीकडून आणि सगळ्यांच्याकडून तुझे खूप आभार आणि धन्यवाद प्रिया.
नो थँक्यू मला इन्व्हाइट केल्याबद्दल. आय एम रिअली एक्साइटेड टू स्पीक टू यू अँड रवी.
तुझ्याशी खूप गप्पा मारायच्यात आम्हाला प्रिया, आणि तुझ्या इन्स्पायरिंग जर्नी बद्दल खूप 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 ऐकायचं आहे आम्हाला. तर त्याच्या आधी रवीजी आपल्याला थोडंसं गरजे मराठी ग्लोबल ह्या प्लॅटफॉर्म बद्दल माहिती देतील. ओव्हर टू यू रवीजी.
थँक्यू प्रज्ञा. नमस्कार प्रिया. वेलकम टू दिस इंटरव्ह्यू सिरीज. गरजे मराठी ग्लोबल बद्दल मी थोडक्यात सांगतो की हा एक ग्लोबल प्लॅटफॉर्म 3.5-4 वर्षापूर्वी आनंद गानू म्हणून आहेत. त्यांनी ही इज कॅलिफोर्निया बेस्ड, ही इज अ रिटायर्ड फार्मास्युटिकल प्रोफेशनल, आणि त्यांनी हा चालू केला 3.5-4 वर्षापूर्वी. आणि जगभरातल्या मराठी लोकांना एकत्र जोडून जे प्रोफेशन आणि एंटरप्रिनरशिप बिझनेसेस ऑर इन देअर अकॅडमिक्स दे आर एक्सेल्ड अँड अचिव्ड इन देअर करिअर, तर त्यांना एकत्र आणून त्यांनी त्यांच्या समवयस्क किंवा पुढच्या पिढी करता काही मेंटरशिप म्हणा, काही हेल्प, काही गायडन्स करता येईल का, दिस इज द मेन काइंड ऑफ पर्पज. त्याचे अनेक उपक्रम आहेत. त्यांनी इनोव्हेशन अकॅडमी चालू केली आहे, त्यांनी मेंटरशिप प्रोग्राम्स चालू केले आहेत. आणि फॉर्च्युनेटली म्हणा किंवा कोइन्सिडेंटली कोविडमुळे काय झालंय की नाऊ पीपल आर युज्ड टू, बिकॉज गरजे मराठी ग्लोबल हा ग्लोबल प्लॅटफॉर्म असल्यामुळे जगातली सगळी माणसं वेगवेगळ्या टाइम झोन मध्ये काम करतात. सो दिस कोविड हॅज गिव्हन अस अन ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी टू मेक दिस ॲज अ नॉर्म. आणि लोक एकत्र येऊन दे आर रिअली इंटरॅक्टिंग. मी म्हटलं तसं इनोव्हेशन अकॅडमी आणि मेंटरशिप हे जे दोन फ्लॅगशिप प्रोग्राम आहेत, त्याच्यात आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स पासून बायोटेक, फार्मास्युटिकल, फिनटेक वेगवेगळ्या विषयांवर आता एकत्र येऊन जगातनं कोलॅबोरेटिव्ह मराठी लोक काम करतात. इफ यू लुक ॲट देअर मेंबरशिप डायरेक्टली, आय विल क्विकली मेन्शन अराउंड 700 मेंबर्स पैकी 400 लोक कमीत कमी पीएचडी आहेत. 400 out of 700 are PhD and rest of them are minimum master's degree or above, you know. So असा हा एक प्लॅटफॉर्म आहे सगळ्यांना एकत्र जोडण्याकरता. आणि समवयस्क इतर पिढीला आपल्या अनुभवातनं आणि आपल्या एक्सपर्टीज मधनं काय शेअर करता येईल ते जास्तीत जास्त शेअर करण्याकरता हा प्लॅटफॉर्म निर्माण केलेला आहे. सो आय थिंक विल स्टार्ट विथ द आवर डिस्कशन्स इंटरव्ह्यू नाउ.
येस, मस्त. थँक्यू सो मच रवीजी. आणि प्रिया, जसं मी म्हटले, वन्स अगेन वेलकम अँड थँक्यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग विथ अस टुडे. Just before we begin the interview, just a little small short introduction about Priya. And आपण प्रियाकडूनच we will definitely hear more about her work. So Priya Lele, she is currently working as a legal operations lead, client solutions at HSF, and is also a co-founder and chair at She Breaks the Law organization. She's a dual qualified in UK and India in the space of corporate finance law. She started her career as an associate with an Indian law firm in Pune and later moved to UK to pursue her LLM. Over the years, Priya has worked with many international firms and has led several mergers and acquisition transactions. She is regarded as a pioneer in legal process design and a long-standing champion of human-centered design and legal technology. Priya has streamlined hundreds of legal corporate processes and led transformational projects in private practice and corporations, including Fortune 50 and several FTSE 100 clients. Priya is extremely passionate about champion diversity and inclusion and bridges the gap between different disciplines to drive collaborations and accelerate the pace of change and innovation in the legal profession. She has many awards and accolades, and just to name a few, she was commended for the innovation client engagement at Business Services Excellence Award (HSF) Internal in 2017. She was awarded as the European Women of Legal Tech Award in 2020. She was also awarded with firm level recognition at the FT Innovation Lawyers Award for initiatives led. That was in the year 2015, 2014, and 2013. Allen and Overy Law Prize for the best paper in ECGI Law Working Paper Series in 2010. She was also awarded with Cambridge Pegasus Scholarship in 2005. And also she was awarded with DFID, Cambridge Scholarship, that which was fully funded by the LLM in 2004. These were just a few awards and accolades that Priya has achieved during her great career in law. Priya, to begin with, तुला विचारायचं असं वाटेल की एक लॉयर म्हणून तुझा प्रवास कसा सुरू झाला आणि हा प्रवास सुरू जेव्हा तू केलास तेव्हा तुझ्या अपब्रिंगिंग मध्ये किंवा चाइल्डहुड मध्ये असे कोणते क्षण होते which inspired you to pursue law as a career?
Sure. Thank you, first of all, Pradnya, again. Thank you both of you for inviting me. असं म्हणता येईल की माझी लॉयर म्हणून जर्नी किंवा लॉ मधली जर्नी रादर began much earlier than I became a lawyer. The reason being, so going to your childhood question, माझ्या घरातच लॉ होता. सो माझे आजोबा लॉयर होते, दोघंही माझे आई वडील लॉयर होते. त्यामुळे and they ran a small law firm back in India, जिथे I grew up. So I was surrounded by library, legal library, रोज clients येणं जाणं आणि ते सगळं त्या वातावरणातच मी वाढले. So I guess, like I said, my journey in law began much before I became a lawyer myself. And in a way, you can say that it was natural for me to, be driven or drawn to this profession. But that said, माझ्या वडिलांना अशी अजिबात इच्छा नव्हती की मी लॉयर बनावं. त्यांचं असं म्हणणं होतं की law is not a very women friendly profession. And mind you, this was more than 2 decades ago, and back in India especially. So in hindsight, he wasn't exactly entirely wrong. It's not exactly a very inclusive profession, which is probably one of the reasons which led me to co-found She Breaks the Law. आणि आपण She Breaks the Law बद्दल थोड्या वेळाने बोलूच या. पण गोइंग बॅक टू दॅट, द रिबेल दॅट आय वॉज, जरी माझ्या वडिलांना इच्छा नव्हती तरी मला प्रचंड इच्छा होती लॉयर व्हायची. आणि सो लहानपणापासून म्हणजे क्रेडिट द्यायचं झालं किंवा क्षणाचं तर म्हणेन की माझ्या आईला खूप क्रेडिट जातं. कारण the opposite of my dad, she would always encourage me. She would always indulge me, in my ambition to become a lawyer. सो माझ्या लहानपणाची खूप मेमरीज म्हणजे अशा आहेत की बऱ्याच संध्याकाळी when you're supposed to be doing your homework, सो अतिशय बोरिंग काम असतं आपल्या खोलीमध्ये एकटं बसणे आणि होमवर्क करणे. सो त्याच्याऐवजी आय टू स्नीक आउट आणि माझ्या डॅडींचा डोळा चुकवून मी माझ्या मामाच्या केबिन मध्ये बसायचे वह्या पुस्तकं घेऊन. सो प्रिटेंडिंग टू बी डुईंग माय होमवर्क, but really just listening in, just observing her, how she's dealing with people. आणि तिच्याकडे खूप व्हरायटी ऑफ लोक यायची, राईट फ्रॉम कॉर्पोरेट क्लायंट्स थ्रू टू ती खूप प्रो बोनो कामं पण करायची. सो लॉट्स ऑफ विमेन यूज टू कम फॉर ॲडवाईस और अदर पीपल यूज टू कम फॉर ॲडवाईस. सो तिथे बसून त्यांचं इंटरॅक्शन ऐकणं आणि ह्याला मला खूप मजा वाटायची. आणि मग मी म्हटलं असं ती मला इंडल्ज करायची नंतर. सो की तुला काय वाटतं काय करावं किंवा काय करायला हवं होतं, किंवा मला अजून आठवतं असं जसे डिनर टेबल्स कॉन्व्हर्सेशन्स यूज टू बी अराउंड कुठली तरी केस आली आहे आणि खूप काहीतरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड, आणि आय टू ऑलवेज लाईक गिव्ह माय ओन ओपिनियन, इव्हन ॲज अ किड. म्हणजे मला काय कळत होतं, पण शी वुड ऑलवेज एनकरेज मी. सो आय गेस दोज आर माय सॉर्ट ऑफ अर्ली मेमरीज. And in terms of my sort of journey, as you said, I started as a lawyer, as an associate in Dua Associates, त्यांच्या पुण्याच्या ऑफिसमध्ये. आणि जरी I was based in Pune, तरी fortunately because it was a very small office आणि like we were few of us, it was actually excellent. कारण आपण ज्याला म्हणतो I got to punch above my weight. So right from the beginning, पहिल्या वर्षात, पहिल्या काही महिन्यातच I was drafting my own documents, negotiating, even closing my own deals, something that people get to do only after a few years in their careers. मला खूप आधीपासून ती ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी मिळाली. आणि मी इंडियात सगळीकडे, दिल्ली, मुंबई, बँगलोर, बऱ्याच ठिकाणी मी ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स केले. सो दॅट वॉज अ ग्रेट स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ माय करियर ॲज अ लॉयर. अँड देन ॲज यू सेड, आय मूव्ड टू UK टू डू माय LLM.
ऑसम, मस्त. खूप खूप छान वाटलं प्रिया तुझ्या स्पेशली चाइल्डहुड मेमरी बद्दल ऐकून. आणि जसं तू ते डिस्क्राईब केलंस की तू तुझ्या आई बरोबर आणि वडिलांबरोबर बसून यूज टू स्पेशली बी सो क्युरियस to know more about the law. खूप it's very inspiring. It really tells so much about your interest and love towards it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Priya, coming to then you transition into UK आणि मग इथं उच्च शिक्षण घेऊन ह्या प्रोफेशन मध्ये एंट्री केली. तर सुरुवातीला स्पेशली UK मध्ये, कारण IT प्रोफेशनल्स येतात खूप आधीपासून, 90 पासून येत आहेत, आणि or say medical professionals, doctors, they and they are accepted here, as outsiders, from other countries. पण ह्या प्रोफेशन मध्ये काही challenges आले का, आणि how did you overcome that challenges? Because this is a very legal profession which was new, and a lady entering into that profession, that is another layer, of complexity.
Yeah.
So how did you tackle that? Yeah.
It's a really good question. So तुम्ही म्हणला तसं की पहिली गोष्ट अशी होती की इन टर्म्स ऑफ ट्रान्झिशन शिक्षण. सो फॉर्च्युनेटली ते हर्डल मी ऑलरेडी क्रॉस केलं होतं, कारण मी इथे आलेच मुळात शिकायला, राईट, उच्च शिक्षण. आणि केम्ब्रिज सारख्या इन्स्टिट्यूशन मधनं शिकून एक क्रेडिबिलिटी वेगळी असते. सो दॅट वॉज रिअली गुड. आय हॅड अ गुड स्टार्टिंग पॉईंट. पण हॅव्हिंग सेड दॅट, त्याच्यानंतर तुम्ही म्हणलं असं टू नॅव्हिगेट my way into, especially into the city, the holy grail, the square mile, the financial capital of the world, right? आणि तुम्ही म्हणला तसं की ऍज अ कॉर्पोरेट फायनान्स लॉयर फ्रॉम अ स्मॉल टाउन, माझ्याकरता ते बिग ड्रीम होतं की अरे सिटीमध्ये येऊन आपण कॉर्पोरेट फायनान्स लॉ प्रॅक्टिस करायचा, हा माझा अम्बिशन होती. आणि ते जेव्हा मी नॅव्हिगेट करायला लागले, तेव्हा माझं असं लक्षात आलं की कायमच माझं आय थिंक अपब्रिंगिंगमुळे असेल, आणि नाही तर माझा स्वभावही नॅचरली असा आहे की आय ऑलवेज लाईक टू एम हाय. सो मी जेव्हा फॉर एक्झाम्पल LLM ला पण अप्लाय केलं, तेव्हा मी टॉप 2 युनिव्हर्सिटीजनाच अप्लाय केलं, केम्ब्रिज आणि ऑक्सफर्ड. आणि म्हटलं मिळालं बेस्टला तर जायचं, नाही तर नाही. सो तसं मी जेव्हा जॉब बघायला लागले, तेव्हा जेव्हा असं मला वाटलं की हॅव्हिंग डन अ शॉर्ट स्टेंट मी केम्ब्रिज युनिव्हर्सिटीमध्येच काम केलं, पण आय वॉज मिसिंग ट्रान्झॅक्शन. सो मी म्हटलं आता आपण सिटीमध्ये जायचं. सो तेव्हा मी टॉप टिअर फर्म्सना अप्लाय केलं, आणि आय स्टार्टेड डुईंग अ बिट ऑफ रिसर्च की काय लागतं टू बिकम अ कॉर्पोरेट फायनान्स लॉयर इन अ सिटी फर्म. And I realized the first thing is की generally speaking, even as a lawyer किंवा कन्वर्जन कोर्स केला तरी तुम्हाला 2 yearsचा ट्रेनिंग कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट घ्यायला लागतो. त्याच्यानंतर यू बिकम क्वालिफाईड एज अ सॉलिसिटर. तर म्हणलं अरे by this time I was, it was already 2006 when I was applying, and मी 2001 मध्ये पास आउट झाले होते. मी इंडियात ऑलरेडी 3.5 years प्रॅक्टिस केली होती. And I thought, my God, to go back to that would be a shame, right? I don't want to start a training contract. So in my view, माझे main ambition होती की to land as an associate, even if it is a newly qualified. That would have been, amazing. So मी त्या दृष्टीने विचार करायला लागले, आणि लोकांशी बोलायला लागले, विचारायला लागले कुठल्या फर्म्स, कुठलं काय चांगलं. तर फॉर्च्युनेटली 1-2 म्हणजे करिअर सेंटर म्हणा आमच्या युनिव्हर्सिटीत असताना त्यांनी पण ऍडवाइस दिलं, किंवा वन ऑफ माय सिनियर्स वॉज ऑलरेडी हिअर. त्यांनी LLM दुसऱ्या युनिव्हर्सिटीतनं केलं होतं, अँड देन ही वॉज ऑलरेडी वर्किंग एज अन असोसिएट एट अनदर फर्म. इट वॉज अ मच स्मॉलर फर्म, बट ही वॉज ऑलरेडी सो मी त्यांना विचारलं. असं सगळ्यांशी बोलून माझं असं धारणा झाली ती स्वतःबद्दल की इवन इफ आय मॅनेज टू, स्पेशली गिव्हन द ब्रेक, कारण मी त्याच्यानंतर LLM केलं होतं वर्षभर. त्यानंतर मी रिसर्च फेलोशिप केली होती. सो ट्रान्झॅक्शन प्रॅक्टिसच्या नंतर माझा ब्रेक होता की इट इज क्वाईट अम्बिशियस व्हॉट आय एम ट्राईंग टू डू, टू कम बॅक इन टू ट्रान्झॅक्शन प्रॅक्टिस ॲट टॉप टियर. सो NQ लॉ जॉब मिळाला तरी खूप असं मला वाटत होतं, किंवा सो आय वॉज थिंकिंग की नाही ऍटलीस्ट 1.5 PQE मिळाला किंवा NQ. तर इंटरेस्टिंगली इनफ असं आहे की माझी जेव्हा ही इंटरव्ह्यू प्रोसेस झाली मध्ये, a couple of interviews as usual, and then they asked me to come back to meet with other associates, and then they made me an offer. सो ह्याच्या दरम्यान दोन्ही इंटरव्ह्यूच्या वेळेला मला पार्टनर्सनी ॲज यू कॅन इमॅजिन दे आस्क्ड मी की ह्या माझा एक्सपिरियन्स बघता किंवा मी टेस्ट देणार होते की बेसिकली तुला काय म्हणून करायचंय सो आय सेड नो आय वॉन्ट टू प्रॅक्टिस ॲज अन इंग्लिश सॉलिसिटर. हे माझ्या डोक्यात पहिल्यापासून होतं की मला जर का इंडियन लॉ प्रॅक्टिस करायचं होतं तर मी इंडियात होतेच. देयर वॉज नो रिझन राईट. So the reason I'm coming to London and the reason I'm applying to Ashurst as a corporate practice is because it's one of the premier corporate practices and I want to do that. So I've done my LLM. सगळे मी corporate finance law मध्येच केले होते आणि मी म्हटलं मी माझी qualified lawyers transfer test देतेय आणि त्याच्यानंतर I want to practice as a qualified solicitor. So ती मी माझी expectation पहिल्यापासून रेज केली. So then at what level you want to come in? So मी दरवेळेला त्यांना कॉन्फिडेंटली उत्तर द्यायची की माझा साधारण 3.5 yearsचा ट्रान्झॅक्शनल प्रॅक्टिसचा एक्सपिरियन्स आहे. But I leave it to you and your better judgment. And of course, you've been doing this for years together. तुम्ही lateral hire करता, especially from different jurisdictions. So I leave it to your better judgment. असं मी दोन्हीदा सोडलं, including with the managing partner. पण मनात तर माझं असं होतं, म्हणजे I was, being this confident person or rather, fake it till you make it kind की, I'm very confident. I've done 3.5 years of it. मनात असं मला वाटत होतं की NQ जरी मिळालं तरी खूप झालं. जेव्हा माझ्या हातात त्यांचं ऑफर लेटर आलं, they offered me a 3.5 PQE, which is mid-level associate. Honestly, I'm telling you, Ravi, Pradnya, मी असं म्हणतो ना आपण माझ्या आयुष्याचे 2 क्षण आलेत. जेव्हा मी असं पत्र वाचून आपण मटकन बसलो, आपण म्हणतो पहिला क्षण होता जेव्हा मला केम्ब्रिजची पूर्ण स्कॉलरशिप अपेक्षाच नव्हती, म्हणजे राईट फ्रॉम एअरफेअर एव्हरीथिंग वॉज पेड फॉर. आय वाज लाईक I can't believe this, असं मला क्षण झाला की I can't believe this. आणि प्रशांत माझा नवरा, I was very excited. चला तुला अमेझिंग जॉब. Are you kidding me? How on earth am I going to do this? असं like माझा imposter syndrome जागा झाला की अरे मी म्हटलं अरे मिड लेवल असोसिएट म्हणजे I will be the lead associate working with the partner directly on the I will be leading those transactions. And he's like, but isn't that what you were doing in India? And I'm like, yeah, but like पुण्या लंडन मध्ये टॉप टियर फॉर्मला कसं मी करीन. अँड दे मेड अ मिस्टेक. असं माझा इम्पोस्टर सिंड्रोम थोडासा जागा झाला. सो आय गेस लॉंग स्टोरी शॉर्ट, clearly you can see that it was when I obviously did all right. Finally, जेव्हा मी जॉईन केलं, not just that I thrived, I became a senior associate in the first year alone. So I was promoted very fast. So I guess what I can say is that the challenges that came were more personal, perceptions rather than real, to be honest. And the other thing that also cropped up in my very initial days at Ashurst, again, my very first transaction I remember is, तुम्ही म्हणाला तसं रवी थोडंसं की एक तर outsider, I don't look like them, I don't talk like them, I don't think like them. आणि हे थ्रूआउट माझ्या करिअर मध्ये, राईट. अँड लंडन काय किंवा इंडियामध्ये सुद्धा काय, एस्पेशली पण इंटरनॅशनल एम&ए मी करते आता करायचे, तर थ्रू अँड थ्रू माझ्या लाईफमध्ये असा एक्सपिरियन्स की आय एम नॉर्मली दी ओनली वुमन ऑन द टेबल. Right, they're all male, white. Oh God, from a certain
typical,
school,
yes,
from a certain accent,
elite class,
they speak same language, they have those in jokes, it's
their banters, when they joke and when they are serious, it's extremely difficult.
And it's like a boys club, and I found it really hard. I found it hard to find my own voice.
Correct.
I realized that this was very early days, and I remember telling myself, म्हणजे मला असं क्षण काही काही आठवतात तसं आहे की I was in the loop and I told myself, this is enough, Priya. You've got to find your voice. You belong here. You're a lead associate on this transaction. You have to budge in, even if it is a stupid joke or whatever. You have to find that voice. You can't go to meetings and just keep quiet. पण मला ते स्वतःला पंप अप करायला लागला. And then I often describe this as, मी माझ्या मुलाला पण ते उदाहरण देते की it's like a switch.
Yes.
You have to flip it.
Correct.
You have to flip that switch in your head. That's it. I'm going to find my voice and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to speak up.
Correct.
Because I have a voice, I have an opinion, and I have every right to express it. But it was, overcoming that. And telling myself that actually the fact that I don't think like them, the fact that I don't talk like them, the fact that I don't look like them is my USP. And that is what I needed. So I had to turn my so-called, things that used to make me feel like I'm somebody lesser, to think that actually, no, that's what makes me special. That's why I'm so much of a champion of diversity. The diversity of thought that you can bring to table is actually extremely valuable. Until I told myself that and I changed my narrative, it was not easy.
Fantastic.
was so inspiring, Priya. म्हणजे तू जे आता, I was so inspired by this point that you said, that is what makes you different, right?
Yeah.
And I could totally relate to it because I was working as an senior HR strategist in a construction company, right? Which is so male dominated.
Very male dominated.
Yeah.
I literally seen myself, 10 people sitting there, and you are like, that is the kind of that is when you hesitate, isn't it? So proud of you to kind of overcome that barrier.
Overcome that. Fantastic.
Amazing. Such a great career you have had. Sir, Priya, bringing to the, your main specialty, तुझं जे काम आहे, right? After through the career that you have gone, it's like, so तुझं you specialize into legal technology, right? Sir, can you please tell us what is legal technology? आणि त्याच्याबद्दल थोडंसं, if you can just explain a little bit more about your work as well.
Sure. So Pradnya, first of all, I'll say I don't necessarily specialize in legal technology, but it's one of the aspects of what I do. But you're right in the sense that me, over the years, the way I describe my career is that I moved away from practicing law into disrupting and innovating the practice of law. That's how I try to describe it. So initially, मी म्हटलं जसं मी इंडियात आणि इथे दोन्हीकडे कॉर्पोरेट फायनान्स लॉयर म्हणून प्रॅक्टिस केली. Then I moved into knowledge management to support the sort of way that things are practiced. And it was during that time when, this was just after the financial crisis, 2008. And I came back as a fee earner, so as a transactional lawyer. And it was really hard, especially at senior associate level, to find those transactions. So I got myself busy doing knowledge management. So I basically, that's another theme throughout my career. Like I don't wait for things to happen. I create my own opportunities, or I find things to do, and in the direction in which I want to move my own career. Because otherwise, it's you could be sitting there forever. Yeah. So when I found that I came back from maternity leave, and transactions were very thin, and it was hard to come by. I literally went and knocked on every partner's door in corporate finance, and I said, please, can I work? But given my hourly rates, it was really hard. There was so few happening. So I thought, this is it. I have to make myself useful, and I have to create a niche for myself, right? So what I did, I started looking at all our templates, and particularly niches, आधी transactions त्याच्या type. And as it happened to be AIM related किंवा London Stock Exchange, those were all quite outdated at the time. So I took the opportunity to revise all of them. Then I took the opportunity to create some trainings. Then I took the opportunity, me आपण काय त्याच्याबद्दल करायला लागले. And then as luck would have it, one of the really senior knowledge management lawyers went on maternity leave. So my managing partner said, naturally तू ह्याच्यामध्ये करायला लागली आहेस. Transactions are still pretty high, low at that level to get you involved in something meaty, chunky, worthwhile. Why don't you do this maternity cover for a year? And I thought, okay, it's not too bad. They didn't change my salary. They didn't change my designation. It was like I was seconded. So I wanted to take आपण करूया थोडे दिवस. And as I started doing that, मग मला अजून इंटरेस्ट यायला लागला की त्याच्यामध्ये आपण अजून काय करू शकतो की how can I make it more interesting? How can I make that content more digestible for clients? मग मी एक टूल किट डेव्हलप केली which was accessible by clients directly, so on and so forth. So असं म्हणजे थोडंसं सेरेंडिपिटी, थोडंसं योगायोग, थोडंसं स्वतःहून असा माझा इंटरेस्ट त्या फील्ड मध्ये बिल्ड व्हायला लागला. मग मला नेक्स्ट माझ्या कामाच्या थ्रू मला असं वाटायला लागलं की ऍक्च्युली देयर मस्ट बी अ बेटर वे ऑफ डुईंग थिंग्स. सो माझ्या लीगल ऑपरेशन्स मधले जर्नी हॅज बिगन बाय थिंकिंग अबाउट things to better ways of finding the way we can practice law and deliver law. So this was, like I said, back in by this time it was sort of 2010, and the sort of more for less challenge, as it's called in legal, which is key. Suddenly budgets became lesser and lesser. Kaam jast zala. People weren't gonna the hourly rates were soaring, and like weren't very happy paying the hourly rates. You have to come up with different pricing models, different ways of addressing. And a traditional way of practicing, it was pretty clear, wasn't going to sustain. We have to transform and disrupt ourselves. So it was from that desire, how do we disrupt ourselves? Then I started looking at process improvement, project management. So me Agile Kela Scrum Master, me Lean Six Sigma with the green belts, me design thinking certifications karayala lagle, and bringing all of those practices back into law, and like really what I call making sure that people are adopting new ways of working. And whether that be using technology, where it's important, whether it be using the right processes, whether it be using the right resources, and right methodologies. But sorry, so it was a long answer, but coming back to your particularly legal technology. So yeah, it is one of the things I definitely look into. And सिम्पल बघायला झालं तर कुठली टेक्नॉलॉजी जे लॉयर्स वापरतात किंवा जे लोक वापरतात टू ऍक्सेस लॉ और लीगल सर्व्हिसेस, यू कॅन से इज लीगल टेक्नॉलॉजी, राईट? म्हणजे MS Office,
Yeah, office.
O365, all of those things you could say. But having said that, there are some specialist, technological
Toolkits.
products that have been built over the years that either make lawyers' jobs easier, more efficient, more effective, particularly AI kiva rather machine learning
Machine learning.
focused. Yeah, जिथे, for example, as lawyers, आम्हाला thousands of documents बघायला लागतात in order to, so those sieving through that in order to really do your focused analysis or to make data-driven decisions. Yeah, those are the type of technologies that have been developed. Give up managing matters better, or pricing, or predicting. So predictive analysis and all of those. त्याच्यामध्ये खूप developments झाली आहे legal technology ची. आणि माझा mostly experience हा ह्या corporate side ला आहे. On the other side, let's not forget there's a huge side of legal technology, which is how do people access law?
Yeah.
So, तुम्हाला divorce filings करायचे आहेत किंवा तुम्हाला small claims आहेत किंवा some
Property dispute.
NDA enter करायचे आहे, some contracts करायचे आहेत, how do you access those? So त्या फील्डमध्ये access to justice फील्डमध्ये पण खूप टेक्नॉलॉजिकल ऍडव्हान्समेंट्स आल्या आहेत आता आणि प्रोडक्ट्स आले आहेत की जेणेकरून इट इज इझियर अँड मच चीपर फॉर पीपल टू ऍक्सेस लॉ. माझा मेजॉरिटी ॲज आय सेड माझा एक्सपिरियन्स एंटायरली कॉर्पोरेट फील्डमध्ये, आणि त्याच्यामध्ये पण दोन्ही B2B as well as B2C. So not only the technology that we use to cater to our clients, kiva not only the technology that lawyers themselves use, whether that be to negotiate, as I said, analyze or litigate better, but also to help the businesses better serve themselves. So a lot of my recent work, for example, is with GCs, right? We खूप in-house teams बरोबर काम करते आणि त्यांच्या technology needs किंवा त्यांच्या legal operations needs वरती. So when their end customer, finally my clients are their clients are my ultimate clients, right? So business counterparts. The queries, for example, legal department ला येतात, not every query needs to be answered or really requires a lawyer, frankly. So what is often called a triage tool किंवा legal front door is quite popular type of legal technology. ज्याने की सगळ्या queries येतील, they are sorted through आणि ज्या सोप्या असतील they'll be directly directed to some simple questions or a chatbot to give you an answer. किंवा जिथे तुम्हाला simple contracts असेल, you can just download yourself, send it to the other party, sign off, DocuSign, सगळं end to end. So it's really easy. पण जिथे खरंच तुम्हाला legal adviceची गरज आहे किंवा analysisची गरज आहे किंवा तिथे मग directing you to the relevant lawyer within the legal team, in-house or outside. So those are also very popular types of legal technologies.
Fantastic. So now I'm just going to take a moment here. We are conscious of the time and we have lots to discuss. We are not going to complete in time. So what I will request, Pradnya, is that we will close the call and rejoin again, correct?
Sure.
So that clock will reset. So I think we can now drop and then rejoin again and we'll continue the interview. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm probably giving you more answers than you expect.
No.
Not at all.
It is going so smooth and so informative that we don't want to cut short.
Okay. Fine.
So we want to hear more. Yeah.
Okay.
So we will drop and join again. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. Same link for yeah. Yeah. So continuing on that, Priya. Recently, I read a lot about you and I keep a track on LinkedIn and some other social media. She Breaks the Law म्हणून एक initiative. You are the co-founder of it. आता नाव वाचल्यावर असं वाटतं की काय, are you asking to break the law? But then I read in detail and this is some new initiative. So we would really love to hear from you. What is this initiative? Yeah.
Sure.
All about it.
So She Breaks the Law is a foundation. It's a non-for-profit organization that, as you said, Raviji, I have co-founded with a couple of other founders in 2019. आमचं International Women's Day 2019 ला आम्ही सुरू केलं आणि त्याची थोडीशी बॅक स्टोरी आहे. ती म्हणजे अशी की मी आणि माझ्या co-founders we met at an innovation conference, legal innovation conference in London. आणि असं योगायोग म्हणतात ना, तसं आहे की इन्सिडेंटली वी हॅपन टू सिट बिसाइड इच अदर थ्रू आउट द कॉन्फरन्स. सो तुम्ही थोडंसं चिट चॅट करता हे होता. वी वेंट आउट फॉर डिनर, सो वी वर सॉर्ट ऑफ सिटिंग टुगेदर अँड चॅटिंग. आणि आम्ही असं जितकं आम्ही शेअर केलं एकमेकींच्यावर तितकं आम्हाला असं जाणवलं की ऍक्च्युली देर आर सो मेनी कॉमन थिंग्स. जरी आम्ही खूप वेगळ्या बॅकग्राऊंड मधून आलो आहोत, आता माझं बॅकग्राऊंड तर तुम्हाला माहिती आहे.
Yeah.
माझी co-founder is based in Netherlands, so she's a Dutch lady, and she works at a Dutch firm, so much smaller firm. Me, Hubbard Smith Hills, large global firm मध्ये. So, and माझा large team, whereas she was a team of her own. It's very different backgrounds, but essentially दोघी पण innovation roles मध्ये are trying to do something different. आणि आमच्या ओळखीच्या पण ज्या बाकीच्या बायका होत्या त्या पण बऱ्याचशा like very innovative roles, very fascinating stories, and all trying to do sort of basically similar things in law, right? And then we were talking about like women leadership in law and how the narrative sometimes tends to be quite negative. तुम्ही जर का around पाहिलं तर there are not many women leaders at top positions and equity partners. किंवा mind you, there's a very very good trend, especially in 2021. 3 of the top law firms have women managing partners.
Awesome.
आणि आमची पण chair person, senior partner this year is a woman. And our CEO is an LGBTQ person, so it's a very diverse firm. But anyway, apart from the trend that we see, generally speaking, तुम्ही जर का बघितलं तर it's less and less. म्हणजे startingला career मध्ये as an associate level खूप बायका असतात, and then it's just sort of goes down and down, right? किंवा तुम्ही जर का female founders बघितल्या, especially in legal tech, तर far in between. Same as technology more generally, right? So we thought that that's pretty sad, and we obviously want to do something around it. But also equally, what we tend to ignore when we focus on this narrative is that women often prefer and chart their own legal paths and careers. So for example, I came off the partnership ladder, not because I could not have become a partner, because I did not want to become a partner, right? I chose a different path. I wanted to move into legal operations. Or somebody else might not want to do something. They might move into knowledge. They might, we think very differently of our careers. We think of our careers more holistically. And it's for us a lifestyle. A career is a part of our life, and it needs to fulfill us, right? It needs to give us purpose. It needs to fit in with our families. It needs to make us feel happy. So we often take different career decisions. And so, जे traditional तुम्ही जर का हे success चे criteria apply केले, तर often you may not think that women are successful, but actually they are extremely successful in what they do and in how they inspire others and what change they're bringing about for themselves and others, more importantly. So a lot of women in change and innovation and transformation roles आम्हाला असं वाटलं की are women who are trying to make things better, not just for themselves, but for generations to come. Now those women deserve to be recognized, deserve to be celebrated. So one of our objectives of creating She Breaks the Law was around bringing women from diverse backgrounds. And again, ours is the only organization. आम्हाला असं realize झालं की there wasn't a forum like that, ki jithe sagya all women from legal ecosystem could come together. So ours is the only one. You can be a lawyer, you can be a legal operations person, you can be an academic, you can be a journalist, you can be a marketing person, anybody, as long as you're within the legal ecosystem and you want to make things better. So that's why hashtag lawbreaker is our thing. But it's now sort of provocative or evocative rather for that very reason. By She Breaks the Law, what we really mean is all the women who are breaking the mold, who are challenging the way that things are done in law in order to make it a more progressive and inclusive place, right? So that's our kind of motto, and that's why She Breaks the Law.
Fantastic.
Amazing. It kind of, I completely resonate with that, Priya, and I was one who was really wanting to know more about this. And I think we have reached a stage as a complete economy model, as a society, where we really need that. And what I really was so inspired when you said is that we women, our careers is a holistic part of us, right? And I think that is an important aspect which we as women itself need to change that perception.
Exactly.
Right? आतापर्यंत काय झालेलं आहे की as a society bifurcations केलेले आहेत. हे काम आणि हे फॅमिली, आणि मग बायकांनी असंच केलं पाहिजे. आणि I really loved what you said is that we have to change that and choose the careers which are progressive.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I really loved it. Amazing. It's a great initiative, and absolutely wonderful. Wishing you all all the best for that.
Yeah, a little bit more. म्हणजे असं की आम्ही जेव्हा सुरू केलं तेव्हा ओव्हरनाईट थोडासा रवी तुम्ही म्हणला तसा people were following us on LinkedIn, असं ओव्हरनाईट सक्सेस झाला इन द सेन्स की आम्ही लॉन्च केला आमचा LinkedIn पेज, and just before that, like इंटरनॅशनल वुमन्स डे, आम्ही आमच्या स्टोरीज पब्लिश केल्या, who we are and why we are starting this initiative. आणि मग मंडेला आम्ही आमचं LinkedIn ग्रुप स्टार्ट केला. So Friday was the International Women's Day, Monday. And overnight, आम्ही 3 होतो when we started. It was 125.
Wow.
Within the first week, I remember every day माझा मुलगा मला विचारायचा, मामा किती लोक जॉईन झाले?
Wow. Amazing.
We were 500 women.
Must.
Within
Wow.
two months, we were 1,000 women. And I was already by then, we had launched it in person also, Mami events.
Yeah.
So UK, Made, London, Made, and in 2 months, I was in New York with 1,000 women. And we've launched since in the first year before the pandemic. I was basically living out of suitcase again after my M&A days. So a lot of credit goes to my husband, my son for tolerating that. But we basically 8 locations launch killer. London, New York, Chicago, Amsterdam, Paris,
Wow.
Sydney, Dubai आणि मुंबई.
मस्त.
आणि
Awesome.
बरेचसे इव्हेंट्स केले आणि मग पॅन्डेमिक नंतर तुम्ही म्हणला तसं थोडंसं रवी इट्स बोथ a blessing in disguise as well, to be honest, in the sense of for a global network. Now we are over 3,000 women and from 55 countries.
Wow.
मस्त मस्त.
So आता आमचे इव्हेंट्स मोस्टली सगळे ऑनलाईन आहेत आणि like literally throughout in different time zones in fact. And the beauty of it is when you bring amazing innovative women leaders, they do a lot of things as well.
Yes.
So आमचे regular events that are led by our lawbreakers from different regions. So we have our US coffees led by US lawbreakers. किंवा आम्ही इंडियात every 2 months we do Chai Pe Charcha with Khaitan and Company. We do a lot of UK events, of course. We also do transformation stories in Europe. And then finally, just last week, we launched our Latin America Cafe
Wow.
Latina with some women. So and it's amazing. It is just very energizing.
Such a great initiative, Priya. And especially like you rightly said, right? Especially in a male-dominated industry. This is something which is going to create a huge impact for many generations to come.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So before Pradnya, you go on next question, I will just say that, Priya, whenever you have time, we have to connect separately on this with Anand Ganu, because they are also across the world. And it's something similar. Now you are already reached far ahead in the game in collaborating world over in a specific domain. आणि जे आनंदजींना अपेक्षित आहे की अशा जर मी म्हणणार ना बायोटेक फिनटेक आणि याच्याबद्दल करतोच आहे आम्ही. सो वी विल कनेक्ट सेपरेटली ऑन दॅट हाऊ टू कोलॅबोरेट विथ गरजे मराठी.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks.
Amazing. So Priya, I mean the next question that we have is that recently last year मध्ये तुला युरोपियन वुमेन ऑफ लीगल टेक्नॉलॉजीचा अवॉर्ड मिळाला. तर त्याच्याबद्दल तुझा एक्सपिरियन्स सांग आणि कसं वाटलं तुला when you heard the news?
It was a great experience, to be honest. I've been following eVote or European Women of Legal Tech Award for a couple of years now. And such an objective with which they've started is really inspiring, a little bit like us. So it's very aligned in terms of values, right? They started this initiative. Brighter is a really good legal tech company. And त्यांनी actually German-speaking countries मध्ये हे initiative initially सुरू झालं 2-3 वर्षापूर्वी, when they were struggling to, when you go out in the market, you're creating a thing, you want to have diverse opinions, right? How this product should be developed, etc. Or when you're organizing events, your conferences, people want to have and want to invite inspiring women. And they were actually surprised that they were struggling to find. And they thought that's not right. Clearly, there are many women in legal tech. We just need to know. And so they started that as a reason to sort of start recognizing and celebrating women who are contributing to this field, right? And celebrate their successes. And over the years, it became more and more popular. And now hundreds and thousands of people, are sending the entries, and you get nominated. So, and then you win. So it's nice, and it is very competitive. But to be honest, even to be nominated for those, we have court when nearly, I think 100 women got nominated. I would say each and every one of them is a winner and absolutely brilliant. All the entries, I would say, and the more the merrier. I want to see thousands, in fact, of women in there. So it's not so much about an individual's recognition as it is about women contribution of to legal technology. That is what is so exciting about it.
So on that note, especially as earlier I said that breaking into this male-dominated domain and then making it a success. तर अजूनही स्पेशली मराठी कम्युनिटी मध्ये प्रोफेशन मध्ये जाणं किंवा एंटरप्रिनरशिप मध्ये जाणं इट सेल्फ इज अ बिग चॅलेंज. तर अपकमिंग मी म्हणतो तसं समवयस्क किंवा नवीन येणाऱ्या पिढीसाठी संदेश नाही, पण काय गायडन्स तुम्ही देऊ शकाल की व्हॉट दे शुड डू टू अचीव दिस की मला बॅरियर नाही, जसं तुम्ही आधी सांगितलं की माझ्या डोक्यातच ते बॅरियर आहे, तसे काय असे हे आहेत टिप्स यू कॅन गिव्ह?
Right. So I'm glad you rephrased that anyway. आणि मी तेच म्हणणार होते की मला नाही वाटत मी in a position आहे to tell other people what to do किंवा संदेश, पण what I can do is, like you said, Ravi, की I can reflect back on my own journey.
Exactly.
आणि look at that and see की मी जर का माझ्या younger self 20 years ago when I was fresh out of law school, किंवा anybody starting that journey or indeed at any stage of their journey is looking at and having doubts in terms of their careers, what can I share from my my 2 cents worth, if you will, in the sense of what I've learned from my own experience.
Exactly.
The first and foremost, I mean, I'm a huge fan of 3, so I will have 3 takeaways. My first is believe in yourself. Right? Going by my experience, as you said, I did not believe. I had to make myself believe in myself even more. The reality is की आपण ज्या जगात आज जगतोय, especially male dominated world मध्ये तुम्ही जर का एंटर करताय प्रोफेशन मध्ये, तर there are going to be enough barriers out there already. Do you really need to doubt yourself? If you don't believe in yourself, others are not going to believe in yourself. So the first and foremost is be ambitious, be bold, believe in yourself. ते म्हणतात असं, if you aim for the moon, you'll land in the stars, and that's not too bad, is it? So go for that. That'll be my first. My second will be very related to the first one. जसं तुम्हाला स्वतःवर विश्वास ठेवण्याची गरज आहे. In order to do that, तुम्हाला एन्व्हायरमेंट आणि तुमचं इकोसिस्टम पण तसं क्रिएट करायला पाहिजे. So make sure that you are surrounded by supportive people who believe in you. आणि त्याच्यामध्ये सगळ्यात मोठा हातभार मी देईन तुमच्या पार्टनरला. So a lot of credit goes to my husband, for example, right? He believes in me more than I believe in myself. He was the one when I got the scholarship. Of course you're going to get the scholarship. When I got the, of course you're going to be able to do that. Anything, I'm like, of course you're going to be able to do that. I don't know how he does that, but he believes in me. So मी नेहमी म्हणते की 2 लोक माझ्या कॉर्नरमध्ये नेहमी असतात, माझी आई आणि माझा नवरा, बाकी कोणी असो नसो, राईट? आणि नुसतंच ते नाही, पण द होल इकोसिस्टम. द रिझन आय एम युजिंग दॅट वर्ड कॉन्शियसली इज टू राईट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग तुमचे मित्रमैत्रिणी, तुमचे नातेवाईक, तुमचे बाकीचे एन्व्हायरमेंट, तुम्ही जसे काम करायला तुमचे कॉलिग्स, तुमचे सिनियर्स, तुमचे इन्फॉर्मल मेंटॉरशिप्स क्रिएट करा. And create a network of people who support you and who believe in you, right? So by that I mean, and over the years, माझ्या त्या network मध्ये or in this category, I hold so many of my clients and so many of my juniors as well who raise me, and I raise them in return, right? And that is very important to create a very supportive and environment in which you raise each other, because that's how you're going to achieve your career aspirations. And then the thing I will say is, which is again, I'm drawing on my own experiences, is don't wait for opportunities to happen. Create your own opportunities. Right? तुम्हाला प्रमोशन हवंय, पोझिशन अवेलेबल होईल. पोझिशन अवेलेबल नाही होणार आहे. तुम्हाला प्रमोशन हवंय ना, तुम्ही प्रमोशन मागा. तुम्हाला नोकरी चेंज करायची आहे, रोल कुठेतरी होईल, नाही होणार आहे. तुम्हाला कुठल्या टाईपच्या फर्म मध्ये नोकरी करायची आहे, स्टार्ट मेकिंग कनेक्शन, स्टार्ट गिव्हिंग दोज कॉल्स, हॅव दोज कॉफीज, हॅव दोज कॉन्व्हर्सेशन्स, हॅव द कॉन्फिडन्स टू क्रिएट युअर ओन ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज. तुम्ही जर का वाट बघत बसला की कुठली ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी क्रिएट होणार आहे, तुमच्याकडे येणार आहे, तुमच्या डोरवरती नॉक करणार, तर युल बी वेटिंग फॉर एव्हर. अँड डोंट डू दॅट. क्रिएट युअर ओन ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज, हॅव द कॉन्फिडन्स टू मेक देम हॅपन.
So what in nutshell you are saying is that you have to go out yourself.
You have to go out yourself
and make it happen.
आणि त्याच्यानंतर सपोर्टिव्ह एन्व्हायरमेंट तुम्ही क्रिएट करा. तुम्ही मेंटॉरशिप्स, दॅट इज एक्स्ट्रीमली इम्पॉर्टंट. दॅट्स द अदर थिंग, की कोणीही so called successes have had or others also, nobody can claim a benefit
on their own.
Or exactly, you need to create that supportive environment where you can thrive, where you can go and achieve your ambitions. So first and foremost, तुम्हाला जे पाहिजे तुम्ही go for it. आणि दुसरं मी अजून लोकांना सांगते की especially younger generationला मी सांगते की, आणि I see that happening, is that traditionally जसं असायचं रवी की you would start somewhere and it's like one way, right? You go up, or you don't. And the reality is आजकाल तसं नाहीये. Don't treat your career, it's a jungle gym.
It is.
Try something else. Come down, try a different way, come back. Even legal मध्ये किंवा बाकी कुठल्याही फील्ड मध्ये, लीगल फील्ड मध्ये तुम्ही नसलात तरी तुम्ही कधीच जाऊ शकत असं नाहीये. तर मी म्हटलं आता तर टेक्नॉलॉजिस्ट आणि कारण आय नो अ लॉट ऑफ तुमच्या ग्रुपमध्ये टेक्नॉलॉजिस्ट, honestly, legal technology is a very, very thriving field.
Sorry.
तसंच ऑन्टरप्रेन्युअर्स किंवा जेव्हा प्रॅक्टिसिंग तुम्ही सुरू करता तर बरेच मला लोक विचारतात किंवा LLM करू का, मी पुढे काय करू, अमुक काय करू, ढमुक काय करू. सो द फॅक्ट इज जस्ट ट्राय थिंग्स अराउंड.
ट्रू.
एकाच ठिकाणी असायला पाहिजे किंवा एकाच टाईपचं करिअर असायला पाहिजे असं नाहीये.
आणि आजकाल there is, I very recently read a very interesting concept that there is this thing of portfolio of careers.
Oh yeah.
Right?
That is dream career.
It is. म्हणजे जिथे you have various sources of income, right? Different
Yeah.
options of income. Plus, आता म्हणतात ना की you have one way which does your living and one is your very passionate dream hobby. Which
Yeah, in a way you could say I have a portfolio of career because I have She Breaks the Law, which is entirely in my own time,
Yeah.
volunteer session, and then my day job, which pays my bills.
Totally. Beautifully said, Priya. And खूप inspiring. Very, very amazing what you said, that you have to actually go out and look for opportunities and don't wait for it.
You have to create your own opportunities.
मस्त.
Definitely something is going to get added to your portfolio very soon in Garje Marathi Global Space. Don't worry. At your own time and space.
Thank you.
मस्त. खूपच छान वाटलं प्रियाच्याशी गप्पा मारून. आणि we really wish that we had so much more time, because the topic is so interesting, as in the journey is so inspiring. And the entire space of legal technology, right? When you spoke about the entire innovation, it kind of really, you thrive is like, ani kai honar hai, that curiosity, right? So I really wish we had so much more time to listen to it, but mindful of the time. Thank you so much for sharing your inspiring journey, and really wish you all the best for your career, for She Breaks the Law, आणि सगळ्यांना खूप बेस्ट विशेस आमच्याकडून सगळ्यांकडून तुला.
Thank you, and likewise wish Garje Marathi every success.
Thanks.
आणि तुला पण, आणि thank you both of you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks.
Thanks. Okay.